Black man power, black woman power, black child power. It's King Leon X, KLX, the human liberator, UBVOA. This is episode 44. Episode 44. Episode 44 of Take Charge of Your Life, Take Charge of Your Mind, Take Charge of your day, take charge of your mental attitude. We live in a world of cause and effect. We live in a world of cause and result. All right, a lot of people spend a lot of time focusing on the results. People focusing on the results, they're not getting to the specific causes. People are engaging in activities that breed temporary transformation. Okay, we are not concerned with temporary transformation. We are not concerned with altering our state of mind for a small period of time. We are concerned with the complete transformation from the center. We are concerned with becoming our greatest version. We are concerned with evolving to and developing to our highest state of consciousness, developing to our highest state in our emotional maturity and our hold on, where did the music go? Okay, our emotional maturity, our spiritual maturity, our physical and intellectual maturity and development. All of these things we are concerned with, and this is the things that we discuss and Take Charge of Your Life. Yesterday was the first day, part one of positive mental attitude. Today we are going to continue on positive mental attitude. Today we are going to continue talking about where and how we can clear our mind of all obstacles that stand in the way between you and your definite major purpose in life. If you've been listening into prior episodes, then we've already got clear on a definite major purpose. All right, and you know that's the thing. The definite major purpose is the only thing that's going to allow you to make your decisions. Your decision-making capability can only be increased due to your clarity and purpose. Your definiteness of purpose is the only thing that's going to allow you to have and maintain that positive mental attitude when times get hard and when push comes to shove, and you have to go to your list of whys and reasons to continue to push forward. All right, and you're going to have and maintain a positive mental attitude. Like I always say, you could achieve all your goals and dreams. Everything that you want, everything that's on your heart, you could achieve. You could accomplish all of these things. But if you don't have the positive mental attitude to, be able to appreciate it, then you're not even going to have the attitude of gratitude necessary in order for you to keep these things, you see. In order for you to allow these things and these achievements and acquisitions to fulfill you, positive mental attitude has that list. So what should you do to keep a positive mental attitude? Where we talked about yesterday, which I'm not going to explain. I'm starting on number 3 on my explanation, but I'm just going to cover the first 2 things that we covered yesterday in full detail. Learn to adjust yourself to other people's state of mind and get along with them peacefully, right? You can get along with people peacefully if you understand compassion, and removing yourself from your particular physical vessel and then placing yourself in their physical vessel and their state of mind, so then you can understand exactly where they're coming from. And when you're communicating to listen to see exactly where people are coming from, then you're actually listening to understand instead of listening to respond. Therefore, you're going to get the most productivity. You're going to have efficient conversation. You see, most people, when they communicate, they're only listening to respond, and they're just trying to poke holes in the statements that other people are saying, whereas they're not adjusting their mentality to the state of mind in which other people are in. The second thing that you can do to have and maintain a positive mental attitude is establish a definite fixed system that will condition your mind to stay positive no matter what mood awakens in you, right? Condition your mind to stay positive no matter what mood awakens in you. Establish a definite fixed system. Part of my fixed system, as soon as I wake up, as soon as my feet hit that ground, I'm throwing on an audio program. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm throwing on an audio program. I'm about to throw on some Les Brown or some Lisa Nichols or some Jim Rohn or some Zig Ziglar or some goddamn Dale Carnegie or some Alan Watts or some Abraham Hicks or some Louise Hay. You feel me? Or I'm throwing on some Napoleon Hill. I'm throwing on somebody who's a self-made millionaire, somebody who was born in modest means and implemented some strategies. okay, and had to develop and harness enough power within themselves to go up against all the power and forces that try to keep them in the poverty and keep them in the box. And I listen to these people. This first thing, like get my mind into constructive thought patterns and forces. Some of the other established fixed definite systems that I have that condition my mind to stay positive is binaural beats. I oftentimes have binaural beats playing behind my my audio books and lectures. All right. So the guided meditations is also something that that is a definite fixed system within myself that's gonna always keep me positive no matter what mood awakens in me. All right, so boom. So that's what we covered last week. I mean, not last week, yesterday. We covered those 2 points yesterday. Now, we still on positive mental attitude. We're going to be on positive mental attitude all week. All right, because it's, okay, boom, it's 20. Okay, boom, it's 20 points. It's 20 things that you can do, the 20 things that you should do to have and maintain a positive attitude. We're getting on number 3 right now. All right, learn the art of selling yourself to other people by indirection. What does that mean? It means asking leading questions which will bring about the actions in others in which you desire. Right? Don't argue on unimportant subjects. So asking leading questions is and learning the art of selling yourself to other people by indirection. That's taking control, getting people to do what you want them to do because they want to do it. All right? When you have committed to yourself that you're not going to engage in any transaction that doesn't benefit all whom it affects, and you committed to yourself that you're going to build whatever you're building upon truth and justice, and you commit to yourself that you're always going to you're always going to give more. The customer is always going to receive more in use value than you take from them in cash value. And and your intentions, are righteous, and you know that nothing will last unless it's built upon truth or justice. So you're smart and you're educated. You have the information and specialized knowledge on how to get all the things that you want in life without violating the rights of others. Right. So when we bring about the actions in others in which we desire, that's all that's about that come with our intent, our spirit. That's people gonna move by how our spirit make them move. You see, even if they're not spiritual or not. You see, we must understand our personal power, and we can indirectly produce the results. We live in a world of cause and results, so some probing questions can be causes, right? Some indirect questions can be causes that breed or that precede the particular results that you desire. You see, so don't argue about unimportant subjects. That's a very, very, very surefire way to help you have and maintain a positive mental attitude. The fourth thing that you can do to have and maintain a positive attitude, again, positive mental attitude heads the great list of riches. What are the great list of riches? Let me see. Positive mental attitude. It has a list, obviously, right? Then we have sound health, right? Because you can have all your goals and dreams that you want. If you don't have a positive mental attitude, you're not going to be able to have the attitude of gratitude to attract more of the things that you desire. If you don't have sound health, then you're not even going to be able to feel well enough to be able to experience all of these acquisitions in this family, right? So sound health, or positive mental attitude, sound health, right? These are the first two, which has the great riches, and then comes peace of mind. Right, peace of mind only comes from really detaching yourself from the physical plane and committing to the process, understanding that if you already are clear within your intentions and you already decided what you want to do, what you want to have, where you want to go, what you want to experience, and all these other different types of things, then everything that you do now from here on to that point is all a part of the process in which we embrace, we love, we enjoy. The process. So we got positive mental attitude, we got sound health, peace of mind, right? Peace of mind comes from knowing that no matter how hard it is, no matter how bad it gets, you're gonna make it. Peace of mind comes from knowing that you're a cosmic being. You feel me? Having a human experience and a whole bunch of other different things. I don't want to get too off topic of this video, right? Freedom from fear. The fourth thing of great riches, right? Freedom from fear. Do I have to explain the benefits of that? Freedom from fear and worry, right? This is a byproduct. This is a part of the great riches. I just explained 4 parts of the great riches, right? I haven't even got to money yet, right? Sound health, or positive mental attitude, sound health, peace of mind, freedom from fear, right? Freedom from worry, hope for future achievement, right? That's 5 right there. Hope for future achievement, right? That's 5. 6, capacity for applied faith, that mental attitude by which you can clear your mind of all obstacles and doubt, and harness that will and power which does not recognize failure or temporary defeat, right? That's 7, right? A capacity for applied faith. Wisdom to understand people. That's 8, right? That's a part of the great riches, right? Having the wisdom to understand people. That's a part of wealth. That's a part of the great riches, 12 types of enduring riches, right? Willingness to share your blessings with others. That's number 9, right? Willingness to share one's blessings with others, whether they be material or whether they be material, spiritual, whether it be some information, whether it be a product, whether it be a service. Willingness to share one's blessings with others, right? That's a 9th step towards riches. Then we have complete self-discipline, which is what we covered last week, right? We covered last week self-discipline, the areas in which you should exercise self-discipline. You see, the mastery of all the negative habits that stand in the way of your success, and the implementation of the habits that will ensure you achieving your definite major purpose or your divine life assignment. Right? Complete self-discipline. That's the 10th step, or I shouldn't say the 10th step towards riches. That's the 10th type of enduring riches. That's the 10th part of wealth. Right? Notice I haven't still said money yet. Right? 11. Right? Being engaged in a labor of love. Right? Being engaged in a labor of love, that means that you're engaged in activities where your income is earned in an area, and you labor in an area in which you could do something 7 days a week that doesn't feel like work. You see that is wealth, right? If you had all your goals and dreams, if you had all the money that you like, unlimited resources, unlimited finances, your family was taken care of, and all that other different types of stuff, and you had a multi-million-dollar a month income, but you still had to work, what labor would you be doing? What services would you be providing? These are the things that's a labor of love. You see, that's an 11th part of riches. And then after all of those causes, then that leads us to the 12th type of enduring riches, which is material riches of our own choice and quantity, right? But if you want to be led to the material riches of your own choice and quantity, there's steps. If you want to have that holistic wealth, it's proper steps, and it's things that you must cover, it's things that you must know, and it's information that you cannot afford to miss. You see, ignorance does not get you a pass. Okay, ignorance is a death sentence, family. Right? Ignorance will keep you poor, confused, and lonely. Ignorance will keep you frustrated. Ignorance will keep you discouraged. You see, ignorance will keep you envious and jealous. You see, ignorance will breed ill health. You see, ignorance will keep you engaged in activities that you aren't going to produce. Ignorance is going to keep you engaged in activity that you already know is not going to produce the results that you want, but you're unaware of how to do something different. Just because you're unaware, that doesn't mean that it's okay or you get a pass. You feel me? That doesn't mean that life's not going to still happen to you. That doesn't mean you're not going to get still smacked by obstacles. You see? But if you haven't trained and prepared your mind to overcome it, endure these obstacles, if you haven't wished for the wisdom to overcome these challenges, then, you feel me? You're gonna take life personal. You're gonna take life personal. You're gonna be real attached to the happenings, the many different happenings, which is your mentality, and your mental attitude is gonna be all over the place, and therefore your life's gonna be all over the place, because our thoughts are gonna determine our beliefs is gonna determine our thoughts. Our thoughts are gonna become our actions and decisions. Our decisions become our habits. Our habits become our character. Our character becomes our destiny. So I can tell you your destiny just by asking you a few questions about your belief system, you see, and your habitual thought pattern. So yeah, Mitch Brown know what it is. Hey, if I say something that resonates with you on my Take Charge of Your Life, you type in Make the Choice. You type Make the Choice in the comments, because we don't have to. Y'all don't have to listen to my Make the Choice midday self-motivation and self-mastery series. You chose to. I don't have to deliver this to y'all. I choose to. I get to. You feel me? Make the choice. We don't have to become our greatest versions. We chose to. We get to. You feel me? We have the privilege. It's like we choose to answer the call. It's like, what did you do with your freedom to help free other black people? You see, we choose to maximize our potential. You see, we choose to do these things. All right? And so yeah. I guess I'm gonna stay on being on positive mental attitude for a long time because it's already episode 2 of it. And I only went through 3 ways in which you could keep a positive mental attitude, and there's 20 of them that I'm gonna give y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all this point 4. All right, and then we're going to pick up on tomorrow with point 5. I'm not sure. I'm going to do a real quick recap. But the 4th thing that you could do to have and maintain a positive mental attitude is develop the habit of having a good heart and laugh every time you become irritable or angry. Did you know that when you feel the spirit of irritability, when you become irritated, or when you feel the spirit of anger, or frustration or worry come over you, that you could immediately, deliberately redirect your mind towards a more desirable result, to a more desirable feeling, which will reproduce and manifest itself in the physical realm? Did you know that you have a choice every time you become irritable, every time you become angry, to let your mind, feelings, and emotions go left or right? You see, for you to go off into that mental roller coaster, that psychological roller coaster where you freak yourself out thinking about all of the worst possible things that can happen that never will, right? But your subconscious mind doesn't know that it never will. It feels like it's happening right now. You get that whole discomfort in your whole body. Did you know that when you're feeling that, you could immediately say, no, stop, I'm not that. I'm not those thoughts. I'm not my body, right? You could immediately redirect your mind towards your definite major purpose. But it's harder to do that if you haven't clearly decided what it is that you want. It's harder to do that if you haven't clearly decided who you intend to become. It's harder to do that when you haven't decided 3 things that you want said when you die. It's harder to do that when you're not clear about your long-term, short-term goals. It's harder to do that when you're not clear about what you want in your health and your finances. It's harder to do that when you're not clear about what you want in your social contribution or in your human relationships. It's harder to do that when you're not sure about what you want in recreation. It's harder to do that when you're not sure about what you want in anything, right? Saying I want to be happy, or I want more money, or I want to lose weight, or I want to have more fun. These things are things that everyone wants, and it's not specific enough to harness any type of energy that's going to produce the actualization of these goals. You see, these are just good ideas to make you feel good moment to moment. But every time you feel irritable and angry, you can train your mind. Right? You can train your mind to redirect it to some other desirable result, to some other idea that creates a more harmonious vibratory rate in your body. Did you know you could do that? And did you know that if you got clear enough about your definite major purpose and your chief life aim, and you could fit it on a sentence or 2 or a paragraph, you could write that on an index card, laminate that joint, and keep it in your pocket. And every time good humor threatens to depart from you, every time peace or love threatens to depart from you, you pull out that card, and it just reminds you of who you said you was trying to be, who you intended to become. And if you've done all the steps, you could list all the answers on there. You could, because remember when we covered, this video I'm going way over, but remember when we covered how to write out your plan, your life plan in 7 steps, right? Deciding clearly what you want, attaching a date, listing the obstacles that you must overcome, identifying the people, the groups, the organizations that you must work with, right? Identifying the knowledge and skills required, developing a plan of action, and then identifying what's in it for you, right? If you did all of that, you could put that shit on the business. You could put that shit on the index card. Remind yourself of that at least 3 times a day. Watch how it manifests. Watch how it manifests so fast into your life. But you don't have to do that. If you do that, it's because you chose to. It's because you choose to. You see, personal productivity. Ain't no one gonna be over your shoulder telling you, "Hey, man, did you get your knowledge And did you get your knowledge up today? Did you get your information up? Did you catch your audio book? What audio book did you listen to today? Did you get your lecture? Did you get your 30 minutes? What notes? Let me see your notes. You feel me? Did you revise your goals? You feel me? Did you do all of these things? Like, let me see your homework. Ain't none of that in personal achievement. Ain't none of that. You see, it's about how serious you are. It's about how bad do you want? How bad do you want to rise up out of the the condition and that you're in? You feel me? Shit, I want it pretty bad, family. I'm just trying to give y'all these strategies though, right? Because like I said, I live out my goals and dreams, and there's no way that wait, could you say those people, audio who you listen to? Listen, Queen, no, I can't. There's a lot of people. But who you need to listen to, though, is Lisa Nichols. All right, Miss Brown, that's the only name that you need to hear from me right now. Lisa Nichols. She's the founder of a company called Motivating the Masses. She the only black woman besides Oprah to have a publicly traded company on Wall Street. She always talks about how she went from public assistance to a publicly traded company, right? In her transition. Like my book, From Poverty to Black Power, she got a few books out. Her latest book is called Abundance Now. But you type in Lisa Nichols, give her a listen. Give her a listen. She's a transition coach. She ain't no motivational speaker. She ain't inspirational speaker. She's a transformational speaker. That spirit to spirit contact that you be feeling from me, she a professional at that. She get paid millions and millions and millions of dollars to take people from one level to the next. So that's who you should listen to. All right? Lisa Nichols. LisaNichols. Lisa Nichols. Right? That's who you should listen to. Yeah, you welcome, love. You know I got you. Anyways, King Leon next. This was episode 43. Or 44, matter of fact. Episode 44, Take Charge of Your Life. Hey, man, don't wish it was easier. Wish it was better. You see? Don't wish for less problems, right? Wish for more skills. Don't wish for security. Wish for adventure, right? Don't wish for less challenges. Wish for more wisdom to deal with the challenges. Wish for more wisdom to overcome the challenges, to push through, to endure, you see, right? Take possession of your mind, family, directed to the ends of your choice. If not, don't complain. I don't want to hear you complain about anything because you don't even have long-term, short-term written goals. So I don't even want to hear any type of discomfort that you're feeling when you're not even serious enough about planning out what you clearly want. You could go off the top of your head and give me all this long-ass list of all the shit that you don't want. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear none of it. Go grab your list of goals. Go grab. No, I hear you. I feel you. But go grab your list of goals. Go. Let me see your list of long-term, short-term goals written down. Let me see the vision. Let me see the vision of the future. Let me see where you wrote down and you clearly decided what you want to see, have, experience, the places you want to go, the people that you want to touch, the people that you want to meet, the ideas and feelings that you want to enter people's minds and bodies when they think of you. Show me that first. Show me that. You can't go grab. You got goals? Oh, yeah, they're in your head? Oh, yeah, your goals are in your mind? Okay, cool. What else is in your mind? You think 60,000 thoughts a day. How fast are those goals manifesting? How much power do you think do you believe that you're putting maximum power and effort towards actualizing and materializing these things that you say you want? This is what I'm concerned with. I'm trying to get you more serious about the shit that you be saying and more serious about how you word your sentences. More serious about what you believe and what you believe is possible for you, because someone's opinion of you don't have to be your reality, right? Someone's opinion of you does not have to be your reality. All right? It's possible. It's possible that you can make your dreams come true. It's possible that you can live out your goals and purpose. I'm the proof. Oh, Ashley Rodriguez. I work with her in San Diego with Listen, see? She already met Lisa Nichols. Lisa Nichols is that power. You feel me? Plus, I got endless people that y'all can listen to and study and learn from. But most people only want to listen to Black Power consciousness historical content, which is cool. All those things have their place, but the information that I had to deliver for y'all was principles of personal achievement that you can implement strategies to increase the quality of your life. And that's what I give y'all every day. Take charge of your life. You feel me? And do what you will with it. Stay grateful.